Do you think your small business can compete with big players? Think again. Let me tell you about David, who took on Goliath and won with the power of his podcast. David was running a modest online store selling artisanal coffee. Competing against giant coffee brands seemed impossible, but David had a secret weapon: his passion for coffee and his podcast. Every week, he shares stories about coffee origins, brewing techniques, and interviews with coffee farmers. His authenticity and dedication shone through, and soon listeners were hooked. One day, David received an email from a listener all the way in Italy who wanted to buy his coffee. Then another from Japan. His small business started receiving orders from around the world. He would just say, well, how can this be possible? How did this happen? David's podcast built a global community of coffee enthusiasts who trusted him and his brand. He wasn't just selling coffee. He was sharing a story and creating a movement. Here's what David did right. He used his podcast to educate, entertain, and engage. He didn't just talk about his products. He shared his journey and the stories behind each coffee bean. His listeners felt connected to him and his mission, turning them into loyal customers. But David didn't stop there. He leveraged his podcast to create multiple income streams. He started featuring coffee-related products and earned affiliate commissions. Sponsors lined up to get featured in his show, and his loyal listeners, they eagerly supported him, buying his coffee and products he recommended. David's small business was no longer just surviving, it was thriving. Now think about your business. What's your story? What unique insights can you share with the world? Your podcast can be more than just content. It can be the heart of your marketing strategy. By consistently delivering value and building trust, you can turn listeners into customers and customers into brand advocates. Consider this. Each podcast episode is an opportunity to connect deeply with your audience. Share your expertise, invite guest speakers, and discuss industry trends. Offer behind-the-scenes looks at your business. Your listeners will appreciate the transparency and feel a personal connection to your brand. And here's the best part. The growth opportunities are limitless. With each new listener, you expand your reach and potential for revenue. Podcasting can elevate your brand, open new doors, and create a loyal community around your business. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Start your podcast today. Share your passion. Tell your story. Watch your business grow. If you need help launching, monetizing, or scaling your podcast, let's connect. Together, we can turn your podcast into a powerful tool for business success.